Meanwhile, pupils in the Komenda Edina Eguafo Abirem municipality can now heave a sigh of relief. This is because tables and chairs have been procured for some schools that have been complaining for years. Some of the pupils have over the years sat on cement blocks and put their books on the floor to write, with teachers having to improvise to ensure academic work went on because the schools lacked furniture. Municipal Director for the municipality, Cecilia Boaje, says her outfit is extremely happy as the burden on pupils has been lifted. Another report filed by Richard Kwejanyako.
The issue of inadequate teaching and learning materials is not new in the country's schools. What is also fast becoming a grave challenge in some of the country's schools is that of furniture. Tables and chairs that school people sit on and write is a problem in some schools in the Komenda Edina Eguafo Abirem municipality. It is very common for 3 or 4 children to sit on chairs meant for 2 children because the ones that are there are inadequate. Thus has gravely hampered academic work as many of the children have to sit on blocks and put their books on the bare floor to write. Municipal Director of Education for KEEA, Cecilia Boaje, was happy that at least the municipality could reduce the burden on the schools with the arrival of the furniture.
We thank our MCE for this kind gesture because he is aware that furniture is a very big problem in our municipality. He has been visiting the schools himself, and there was a time he went to the schools and he ran to my office that, Madam, hey, you need furniture in your school, so right, I will follow you to wherever I will go to get you some furniture. And by the grace of God, today we see what we have here. Every good teaching and learning happens in a very good environment. And we know furniture was a problem in our various schools. If a child is learning and is sitting on a block and writing on the floor, we know that any good teaching and learning can not take place in that school. So now that we've got the desk, if you get 10, it can take 20 children. If you get 20, it can take 40 children.
Municipal Chief Executive for KEEA, Nana Apia Krang, says government would do more to fill such gaps in Ghana's education.
Now I've been going around and the problem is we lack furniture. You see, when you go to some of the schools, about 3 or 4 people are sharing only one desk. But fortunately enough for us, there are some funds. So you find it expedient enough to procure this furniture. That is why you've met here today, handing over the furniture to the education director, so that it will be handed over to the various schools. And I'm sure this is going to enhance teaching and learning. Therefore, I also urge you to maintain it very well, because maintenance culture is also a problem here.
The education director promised the furniture would be distributed to the schools that need them. Richard Kwejanyako, Joy News, Cape Coast.